Good afternoon, Mr. Lombardi. I just have a few questions for you. What company do you work for?
I'm employed by a company called Commercial Instruments and Alarm Systems in Fishkill, New York.
What is your position?
I'm the president of the organization.
How large is your company?
The company is approximately $6 million a year in gross revenues, with employees, approximately 60 employees.
When did you start your company?
The company started in May of 1979.
How do you use computers within your company personally?
In a technological business, the very foundation of the organization is based on computer technology. Computers are instrumental in almost every facet of our daily affairs.
What did you do before your company introduced computers?
Well, obviously, before computers, we did everything manually, and the operations was significant, and the chores were significantly longer.
When you say manually, what do you mean?
Well, before computers, everything was done with paper, and there'd be a form for every type of transaction or incident or event that took place in the organization. And that's how we provided our audit trails for both our service, our installation, and our bookkeeping departments.
How much have computers done for your industry?
The industry is based on computers. Without the computers, I'm not sure where we would be. The tedious tasks, the details are best served by a computer. And when you have a significant billing, reoccurring clients, without computers, it'd be very difficult to track manually.
Given what you know now, how efficient was your company before the use of computers?
The company was relatively efficient, keeping in mind the company was significantly smaller before the advent of computers. So with a smaller organization, it's easier to keep an eye on the details. Obviously, the reports and the detailing was nowhere near as significant as it is today.
Why did the use of computers enlarge your company greatly?
One of the aspects of the organization is what we call our central station, whereby we receive alarm signals and we retransmit to the local authorities or the first responders. For every signal that comes in, there's an action to be taken, and a manual audit trail. Keeping in mind you're taking in somewhere in the neighborhood of 5,000 to 7,000 signals a day. It generates a lot of paper. With the automation systems, these signals come in, they're diagnosed, analyzed, delivered to a screen for dispatching. The record keeping is automatic, and then the procedures are set forth by the computer, the automation system, and all the record keeping makes life so much simpler.
With the central station, does your company use the cloud?
The cloud is instrumental to an electronic security organization.
What is the biggest benefit while using the cloud?
The biggest benefit while using the cloud is the advanced services that you can offer. As a contractor, if we're not capable of delivering the service, we can find a subcontractor who is and communicate the information and the storage of materials using the cloud.
Are there any negatives that come with using the cloud?
A lot of negatives that come with using the cloud. The first one being the security of the data, the organization that you're contracting with, the integrity of that information, the archiving, the reliability, the survivability. So there are issues that the cloud is a mechanism to get signals from one point A to point B using the technology to enhance your business services. However, you have to be, as a business practice, you have to know exactly who you're engaging with to ensure that the cloud serves the purpose that you need.
With your company mainly using the internet, what speed internet does your company run on?
The company, it's difficult to say. The company we have our in-house computer network, our word processing program, our financial programs. The speeds that they're run on is probably 100 meg plus, although the network is a fiber optic network, so consequently it is capable of handling very large amounts of data. The central station is a smaller server network, and consequently, it's also running on fiber optics. So the communications or the transport of data is certainly there and available. It's the processing speed or how fast we need the information to be processed.
All right, thank you for your time, Mr. Lombardi. My last question for you is, may I upload this interview to YouTube to allow the public to see it?
That's quite all right.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.